Detective Scav Episode 2. So we take off where we left off last time. I think that was correct, I'm not sure. Anyway, so last time, if you remember correct, we found one PMC Scav that was abusing his power of killing other Scavs. That's one good thing though, because Detective Scav is on the hunt. As you can see, he just found his first corpse. This is no incident, and it's no... Wait. This is an incident. But this is no coincidence, because this was a scav on scav crime. It's not often you find this, unless it was a scav on scav crime. As all scavs will do, they loot their fellow friends because they no longer need the loot they possess. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as Detective Scav sticks with his guns, which is, do not kill other scavs, unless they are player scavs, PMC scavs, to be more specific. Then, Detective Scav will not be terminated very cruelly at the hideout. As I said, now that Detective Scav has a scent for his enemy, he just has to follow the trail of corpses, which is exactly what Detective Scav is doing. But little does Detective Scav know, what he's about to see is very, very horrific, and I might even say, atrocious. As Detective Scav is nearing his exit, where he was destined to go, but the crimes of Scav on Scav violence also led him there. What a coincidence. Now that is a coincidence. As Detective Scav's escape is at the lighthouse, and as he would find out in a few minutes, so is his suspect. Detective Scav is just looking around because he's hearing gunshots right now, and he's not sure where they're coming from. He knows they're from the front, but he doesn't know where. And in Tarkov, you rarely know exactly where the shots are coming from, no matter how accurate your sound is set, because sometimes it sounds like they come from everywhere. There's the second corpse that Detective Scav runs into. It's another friendly. He's another dead Scav. This is horrible. Who would do such a thing? He thinks. I am assuming. I don't know. Well, he clearly knows that there's now. The suspect is nearby. He doesn't know where. He's cautious in looting the Scav because he knows. The suspect might just think him a Scav and try and kill him. As I mentioned in episode 1, Scav lifespans aren't very long, whether it's a PMC Scav or a friendly native to the country of Tarkov. Detective Scavs decided to take the beach route because it has more cover, but as he goes down, he finds another dead Scav. At this point, it's just disgusting. He doesn't know how to deal with this anymore. He just wants to find this criminal that's been killing his fellow Scavs. Will he find him? Maybe, possible. We don't know. Oh, but this is strange. One live Scav in all the corpses. He does have his doubts that that might be the killer, but then a friendly wave and a shout, and he knows that's definitely not his killer. Because see, PMC Scavs don't talk back and wave. They immediately open fire. They are afraid of other Scavs, even though other Scavs aren't afraid of them. Think of PMC scavs as little puppies new to the world. They're afraid of everything bigger than them. Now, PMC scavs are the same, except anything that moves not like an NPC scav is bad. As you can see, Detective Scav makes sure there's no one waiting for him in the building, and there was no one. He makes sure that this noise he heard is confirmed not a PMC Scav. As he comes out, he spots someone lying, thinking, is he dead? And then, oh no, he turns towards him. He just found his culprit. This has been the monster that's been killing all his friends. The PMC Scav sent out to loot every corpse, every corner, until he dies. He has found his suspect, and suspect has found him in a way. Now, the Detective Scav is confiscating all the goodies he got, because he's still a PMC Scav, and he still has to kick up the juicy loot towards his PMC overlords. Without the PMC overlord, he would never have been Detective Scav. He would have been Scumbag Scav, like the one lying in front of him right now. As he loots all he can to muster up every little nook and cranny of his bag, he notices there's adrenaline. He's like, I'm gonna use this because I might need it. As you can see, he's still searching. This monster has killed so many scavs, looted so many areas. He's literally got so much stuff on him that Detective Scav can't fathom all the kills he must have gotten. But he did. He got them kills, and he got revenge on this scumbag. And I think Detective Scav is pretty happy with that. I don't know, I can see his face, don't know if he's smiling. But yeah, Detective Scav is on his way out. As I mentioned earlier, the lighthouse is only ahead. His suspect and his exit path collided. Lucky for Detective Scav. As he runs on his way out, I'll have to remind you, this was episode 2 of Detective Scav. Slightly shorter than episode 1, but just as filled. Join in back for episode 3 and more of Detective Scav at a later date.